Reese addressed the media following that controversial technical foul on her teammate, Kennedy Carter, who shoved Caitlin Clark.
I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats, I've been sexualized, I've been threatened, I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time.
Can you kind of, from the flagrant, did you feel like that?
The basketball play.
Yeah. Did you feel like that was the appropriate call or?
It's a basketball play. I can't control the refs. They affected the game obviously a lot tonight. So.
Rebounds. Remember, she's gone back-to-back with 20 rebounds. Looking, pursuing. Once again, Reese with the tip. Another chance. Reese trying to put it back. Oh!
Angel Reese has been one of the most talked about players in the WNBA this season. One says she is padding her stats by grabbing rebounds off her own missed shots, and the other one says that her rebounding skills are simply unmatched. The truth probably lies somewhere in between. Reese leads the entire league in offensive rebounds this season. Around 14% of her total rebounds come from the offensive glass. This is not just good, it is historic. In fact, she has already broken the record for most rebounds off her own missed shots in a season. The previous record was 27, held by Tina Charles and Liz Cambage. Reese has more than doubled that number with 53. The season is not even over yet. Is rebounding your own missed shot a bad thing? That depends on what happens next. If it leads to a basket or a foul, it is a great play. If it leads to another miss or a turnover, it raises questions. Let's take a closer look at some key moments from Reese's season. Dallas Wings. This game was close with only 6 minutes left. Reese had the ball and tried to drive into the paint using her non-dominant right hand. She went for an underhand layup, but the shot was wild. It did not even have a chance of going in.
Good deep by JC.
A little head fake. Reese, flick of the wrist. Air ball again, no. McCowan takes it away, still loose.
What makes this play interesting is how fast Reese reacted. Even before the ball bounced, she was already moving to the right spot. She knew exactly where the miss would land. She grabbed the rebound and quickly tried another layup. This time, she hit the bottom of the basket. She grabbed her own rebound again, trying to get another chance. But on her third attempt, the defender, Jacqueline Charles, shut her down. The ball was knocked away, and the Wings took possession.
Mabry is so slick when she's one-on-one. Reese, no. Tries it again, has it rejected.
Reese's positioning in the paint was excellent. She used her body to shield the defender. She even received a perfect pass that most forwards would turn into 2 points. But instead of scoring, she missed badly. The second attempt was even worse. The third one was blocked. This moment raised a big question. Was Reese creating extra chances for her team, or was she just inflating her rebounding numbers? She was undeniably active, but none of those extra efforts turned into points. If she had made her first shot, her team would have benefited. Instead, they lost the ball entirely. Indiana Fever. The Sky were battling Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever in a must-win game. The fourth quarter had just begun, and the Sky needed points to stay in the game. Reese got an incredible pass inside.
Second half of Indiana's loss the other day to Seattle, went 4 for 6 from 3 in the game.
She was wide open under the basket. No defender was close. It should have been an easy layup. Instead, she missed in spectacular fashion. The ball did not even touch the rim. It looked like she was trying to pass to herself. She reacted instantly, grabbing the rebound and going up for another attempt. But somehow, this shot was even worse than the first. The Fever grabbed the ball, and the Sky lost a valuable possession. Reese had the size advantage. She was in the perfect spot. But instead of scoring, she turned a simple play into a missed opportunity. This play stood out because it looked so unnatural. Most WNBA players finish that layup without thinking. But Reese's miss seemed like something else was happening. Was it just a bad shot, or was she trying to create extra rebounds?
Third double-double. Be the most for a rookie in a single season. She's going for it. Dribbling off the drive, spins, bucket is good. 23 double-doubles on the season.
One of the biggest discussions around Reese is her tendency to stay in games even when the outcome is already decided. On August 30th, the Chicago Sky were losing by more than 20 points with only 2 minutes left.
This is 78-66. Caitlin had 30, 12 assists. There's the double.
All the starters had been taken out except for one, Angel Reese. Even in a blowout loss, she was still on the floor. She drove to the basket and made a layup, cutting the lead to 25. This was not going to change the final result, but it did give her 10 points for the game. securing another double-double. Some people questioned why she was still playing when the game was already over. Was it because she cared more about hitting personal milestones than winning? Or was it simply because she never stops competing? Caitlin Clark, who had already scored 30 points with 12 assists, was already on the bus heading back to Indiana, but Reese was still out there grinding. Another example came when the Sky were winning. Normally, when a team is ahead by multiple possessions and the shot clock is turned off, they just dribble out the game. That's the respectful way to finish a win.
Angel Reese, fans know she's a point away from the double-double. Got fouled down low. These fans are so smart here in Chicago.
But in one game, with her team leading by 7, Reese was demanding the ball. She wanted to take one more shot. She was 1 point away from another double-double. Instead of just letting time run out, she got fouled, went to the free throw line, and hit the shot to get her stats up. Her fans loved it, but others saw it as selfish play. The team had already won, but it seemed like her focus was on her numbers. New York Liberty. Reese's rebounding is one of her biggest strengths, but sometimes it leads to some questionable decisions.
Not there. Angel Reese blocked by Jonquel. She stays with it. Angel perhaps with another opportunity.
In a game against the New York Liberty, she took a tough shot and missed. Instead of passing or resetting the play, she grabbed her own rebound and shot again. The shot was just as difficult, and she missed again. But she didn't stop. She kept chasing the ball, trying to grab another rebound. Eventually, the ball hit the shot clock, and the play was called dead. If it hadn't been, she probably would have gone for another attempt. Minnesota Lynx. A similar situation happened in a game against the Minnesota Lynx. Reese got the ball near the basket and took a shot. It was contested, and she missed.
Allen chases it down over to Reese, up against Collier, rims out. How about another opportunity? Perhaps a third. Angel Reese paying it off.
She grabbed her own rebound and tried again. The second shot also missed, but she was in perfect position to get another rebound. This time, she even took the ball out of her own teammates' hands to keep the play alive. Finally, on the third attempt, she scored. In a matter of seconds, she had added 2 points, 2 offensive rebounds, and 3 shot attempts to her stats. But was this helping the team? Her shooting percentage dropped below 40% because of all these extra attempts. She was also struggling with efficiency. She was making only 43% of her shots within 5 feet of the basket and just 11% from 5 to 9 feet. For a player who mostly operates near the rim, those numbers were rough. One play in particular made people question if she was missing shots on purpose. There was a moment where she had an open layup but put too much force on the shot, missing it off the backboard. Instead of being frustrated, she quickly grabbed her own rebound and went up again. This time, she barely grazed the rim, missing once more. Again, she rebounded and tried again. The third time, the shot finally went in. Some analysts pointed out that she could have made the first shot easily, but by missing multiple times, she boosted her rebounding average. Washington Mystics, the Sky were running out of time in this game. The Mystics were in control, and Chicago needed a spark. Reese got the ball inside and tried to score. Once again, she missed the layup.
Shot clock. They go to Reese into the paint. On the hop through, doesn't go, gets her own, tries to go up. And they're going to get a jump ball called.
She grabbed the rebound and immediately tried again. This time, Stephanie Dolson was waiting. She blocked the shot before Reese could even release it. Reese fell to the floor but still fought for another chance. She got back up and went for another layup attempt. This time, the whistle blew before she could take the shot. The play did not count, but it still showed the pattern. Reese got into a great position, but she could not finish. She had multiple chances to score, but none of them worked. The Mystics controlled this game by winning the possession battle. Reese's rebounding efforts were impressive, but they did not lead to points. Chicago needed baskets, not just extra rebounds.
Her third game back from that shoulder injury, and good defense inside by Maisha Hines-Allen there on Reese.
Reese got the second attempt. Gonna try for a third one, blocked by Dolson.
In another game against the Washington Mystics, these issues were on full display. In the first quarter, Angel got the ball in the paint and attempted to score. She used a spin move and solid footwork, but the shot was difficult and missed. She quickly grabbed her own rebound and tried again but missed once more. The ball bounced back to her hands and she went up for a third attempt. This time her shot was blocked. Lindsay Allen ended up with the ball, but she couldn't convert either. The team walked away from that play with 0 points despite multiple chances. This moment highlighted how Reese's relentless rebounding is both a strength and a weakness. New York Liberty. The Sky were in another tough game, and time was running out. Lindsay Allen drove to the hoop for a layup but missed. Reese was in the perfect position. She had boxed out the defender and secured the rebound.
Misses.
Allen, nifty move to the rim, can't hit. Reese, a putback, no. Got another one.
At some points, it looks this was her moment to turn an offensive rebound into points, but she rushed the putback and missed. She got the ball again and went for another attempt. That one missed too. Then, on her third attempt, she still could not finish. At some point, it started looking intentional. Reese kept getting her own rebound, but the shots were not going in. Everybody watching started asking the question, was she really trying to score, or was she trying to boost her stats? She recently became the first WNBA player ever to grab 20 rebounds in 3 straight games. That is a huge achievement, but many of those rebounds come from her own missed shots. Las Vegas Aces. Another example came against the Las Vegas Aces. On one play, she missed 4 consecutive layups before finally getting fouled. It was a tough sequence to watch. She kept fighting for the ball, showing incredible persistence, but the finishing just wasn't there. From a basketball perspective, it's hard to criticize her completely because she eventually earned free throws. But many fans and analysts felt that she should have finished one of her earlier attempts. This pattern of missed layups followed by offensive rebounds has been a major talking point all season. Reese's rebounding numbers are undeniably impressive. She has recorded multiple games with 20 or more rebounds, something very few players can achieve. But a significant portion of these rebounds comes from her own missed shots. If she could finish at a higher percentage, her rebounding numbers might decrease slightly, but her overall effectiveness would improve. Her struggles around the basket don't mean she isn't a valuable player. She has great instincts, a high motor, and a nose for the ball. She puts herself in the right position to grab rebounds, which is a skill in itself.
Reese with another rebound, making 18 rebounds. Remember, she's got back-to-back with 20 rebounds. Looking, pursuing. Once again, Reese with the tap, another chance. Reese.
But at the professional level, finishing around the rim is just as important as rebounding. The best post players don't just grab boards, they convert second-chance opportunities into points. Right now, Reese is excelling at one part of that equation while struggling with the other. Part of the issue might be her shot selection. She often forces up tough shots instead of resetting the offense. This could be due to confidence in her rebounding ability. She knows she can grab the ball again if she misses. But sometimes, the smarter play is to kick it out to a teammate and get a better look.
Puts it up, count the bucket. Body bucket and one for Angel.
May have the best nose for the basketball in the W.
Making quick decisions in the paint is crucial, and improving in that area would make her an even bigger threat. Now, don't hesitate to comment down your thoughts on this. And while you're down there, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well.